आयुधानामहं वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधो प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः. Of weapons I am the thunderbolt, among cows I am surabhi, of the causes of procreation I am Kandarpa, the god of love, and of serpents I am Vasuki. Now description is going on. Why Krishna is describing all this? Because by this you can see Krishna now. Correct? Directly we do not have capacity to see the Shyama Sundara form of the Lord now. We have no capacity. But we can see different marvels of Krishna's wonderful manifestation and we can appreciate that. Oh. So by that, gradually there is some spiritual advancement. Prabhupada gives an example. Just like at home, when mother sees any belonging of the child, she remembers the child. She is not seeing the child, but there is child consciousness automatically in the heart. Even the great acharyas, all their belongings are kept. Their shoes, we see. Why? Because by seeing that, we can remember the acharya. Okay? We understand this. In the same way, what is coming out here is that Vajra, now the greatest powerful force we see in this world is a thunderbolt. So many people die also, and it can break even big stones and mountain peaks. Correct? It's very powerful thunderbolt. It's a weapon which is used by Indra. So he says, that is me. Of all the weapons, I am the thunderbolt. In fact, that is the most powerful weapon somebody uses in the war. And then the next is that among the cows I am surabhi. Surabhi apipalayantam. Now, even in the villages, you see, people keep dogs. People don't keep cows now. Very strange. What you will get out of dog? Please tell me. It will give you anything? Nothing it will give you. If we keep cow, we went to Bengal when you are going to the Mayapur. Every house had a cow, remember? and watching. But generally people don't do that. They keep a dog. What do you get out of dog? Cow, at least you will get milk, no? And there is no expenditure also. It will just take some waste from what you have. Food you have taken. You have taken banana, you give the banana skin to the cow. You have taken grain, you give the husk to the cow. It will not cost you anything actually. If you are in the agriculture based society, there is zero expenditure in maintaining a cow, but you get milk. So it's a symbiotic relationship. You give protection to the cow. Cow needs some protection. And what it gives back to you? It gives you milk. So comparatively speaking, actually it's a very pure animal. Because this milk can help us understand. It nourishes the body. Correct? Nowadays the mother's milk gives you milk, you remember whole life. Cow gives you milk throughout the life. Mother may give in the first 6 months of 1 year. Cow's milk we are using whole life. So how much it is, we have the gratitude. And Krishna chose cows. Prabhupada says, your hobby is to keep dogs, Krishna's hobby is to keep cows. You have dog abhipalayantam, Krishna is surabhi abhipalayantam. So actually Krishna chose. So we should appreciate Krishna's choice because that is the best thing to do. In fact, even you go more deeper, not only the milk nourishes the whole body, it is said that this nourishes even the brain. And Prabhupada says it's a miracle food for the body. It makes your brain develop capacity to understand Krishna. Therefore, everybody, Prabhupada says, you should drink half a liter of milk every day. Half liter means 1 glass in the morning, 1 glass in the evening. Everybody should drink. Then you get brain to understand God. You have to understand God means you need brain also to understand God. Okay. True, there is so many ways the milk is contaminated. That's a separate issue, but principle I am telling. And the second thing is that the cow gives cow dung. And cow dung is the natural fertilizer. Today, the government of India spends some lakhs of crores in subsidizing chemical fertilizer for the farmers. Lakhs of crores. We all have to pay by tax that money. And what that fertilizer does, it poisons the water. The groundwater is there because you're throwing chemicals. There is when you put borewell, there is a water below, groundwater. These chemicals slowly go there, the water becomes poison. You cannot use that water. And not only that, there is insecticide, pesticide, that is also chemicals. By that again, what happens? The water becomes poisonous and we have to eat all that. Insecticide, pesticides, it is like concentrating in our system. And not only cow dung is very valuable, even cow urine is valuable. I recently found in cow urine even gold. It came in the research, the original Indian breed cows. So valuable is cow. It is giving you milk which you need. It is giving you cow dung, which is a natural fertilizer. If everybody uses that, you save lakhs of crores for the country. And organic farming is, if you do, the food product sells for double the rate in the market. Rather, it all gets exported. There is so much demand in the world. People are fed up of chemicals. And imagine, originally, naturally, what was given? Organic farming. We don't have to learn from anybody. India was doing it. Again, there was cow dung was always mixed with the haystack, becomes a fertilizer. Anybody is doing agriculture knows cow dung is the best. But somehow we forgot that. And then cow gives you cow urine. And in fact, cow urine can be used for its so many health diseases in the body can be cured by cow urine. It's a wonderful medicine. Okay? And cow urine mixed with other things can also be used as insecticide. So many products are there from the cow which can benefit a household. And on top of it, cow is a very calm animal. And what is dog? Bow, bow. You have seen cow barking, sitting peacefully. In fact, I was telling you, somebody found that if somebody is disturbed, just make him sit in a goshala. He becomes calm after a few days because cow is sitting all day. He also watches all day sitting. He also becomes calm. And best if he chants Hare Krishna also. So, Surabhi Abhipale, and the Krishna chose cows. So Krishna saying, among the animals, what is Krishna, what he has chosen? Among the cows, I am Surabhi. Now, Surabhi is a first ordinary cows, you understood? Everybody can appreciate how wonderful is this animal. Now, among the cows, I am surabhi. Okay? This is the best. Why? What is surabhi? Surabhi basically refers to the cow in the spiritual world. Very rarely we find in the Shastra, sometimes surabhi came to the earth. Okay? That was once to bathe Krishna, and so many pastimes are there. But generally surabhi stays in the spiritual world. What does it give? Unlimited milk. How much milk you want, you can collect. There is the famous instance of Jamadagni Parashuram. There was surabhi cow, he had one. It can supply unlimited. And not only milk, it can supply anything. But it's like a Kamadhenu cow. It can give anything. So this is a surabhi cow being mentioned. And it is a special cow. In fact, in the spiritual world, there is no hunger. So I was very puzzled. Why is spiritual world you need milk? Because Atma has no need of food. Atma is always fresh. Atma does not need food. Correct? Atma does not need rest. When you take rest in the night, the Atma plays with the mind. Therefore you get dreams. But Atma doesn't need rest. It is fresh always. So this question comes, what is, in the spiritual world, what is the need of surabhi? Because we don't want to drink milk. There is no need for the soul. Then the answer comes in Brahma Samhita. Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada explains, it gives love of Krishna. That milk tastes pleasure of love of Krishna. Everything is consciousness, spiritual words. When you drink milk, you're tasting sweet love of Krishna. You can keep drinking. Just like when you develop taste for reading Prabhupada books, you can drink it. You can keep drinking. So this is surabhi. And then what is the last thing in the shloka? So in this world, what goes as love, I always said, that is lust. That is the big difference. Love is an entity of the spiritual world. It does not belong to the material domain. If we see that we are infected by lust, we have to intensely chant the holy name to come to spiritual platform. Because material platform is lust. Spiritual platform is love. Our heart should be pinched by love for Krishna. And then is another feature. When you look at the deities, you look at the altar, pure love of Krishna. Everybody, every entity there is living with love. In this world, we are hardly living. All Atmas are sleeping. Because Atma knows only love. Lusting, Atma doesn't know. Therefore, it is sleeping. And the mind, which is simulating my consciousness, mind which is simulating my false self, ahankara, mind, intelligence, false ego, that simulating my false personality, that has lust in it. Soul doesn't know. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakta Sadhuka Vinaya Shavanadi Shuddha Chitta Karaya Udaya. The soul is eternally the servant of Krishna. Therefore, when devotees are chanting, dancing, you feel so much happiness from inside. Because actually, what is getting happy is the soul, not the mind, not the intelligence. Ahankara, what Ahankara will understand? I am crying for somebody. It's against Ahankara. Intelligence cannot understand what's happening. A mind cannot understand what is going on. But you feel so much happiness. So much happiness. No, it's correct. This is correct. Details you tell me later. This is correct. Somebody participated in a good kirtan, and after that he said, this is all philosophy correct. You please tell me from beginning what are the details of this. Why? Because it gives natural joy to the soul. What gives natural joy to the soul? Krishna consciousness. The soul is actually always Krishna conscious, but today it is in slumber. Shavanadi Shuddha Chitta Karaya Udaya. By hearing and chanting, the soul wakes up into healthy and happy Krishna consciousness. So what we understand from this point is that the soul is eternally a fact, eternally a servant of Krishna, and when it engages in this Krishna consciousness, it slowly awakens to its original transcendental nature. Some people limit themselves of spiritual understanding that I am not body, I am spirit, soul. It's fine. That's only one aspect of the soul, Sat, it is eternal. But the soul has two more aspects. What is that? Chit and Ananda, all-knowing and blissful self. That the soul gets in connection with the Supreme Lord. Krishna consciousness is a property of the soul in relation to the Supreme Lord. It awakens its total faculties, total nature. So this is being mentioned here, that among the Lord of Love, I am Kandarpa. So in this world, people are only infatuated, by opposite sex, I always analyze. It's very simple. If you're not happy inside, you look for happiness outside. When you look for happiness outside, then Maya starts to work. Those people who are fully happy inside, for them, there is no need for Maya to work. Correct? For a thief only, police will catch him. So when you're trying to control and lord over this world to squeeze out happiness, then Maya has to work and start making things beautiful and attractive. Therefore, it is very important, both morning and evening, we should have a good sadhana. Because morning it's like a sandwich. Morning you have good sadhana, you feel fully happy inside. Evening you have sadhana, again anything mistake is washed off. And throughout the day, we should be very, very busily be engaged. Because idle mind, devil's workshop. Moment you are free, the mind will get into sinful activity. So this way we should be engaged. So that is the way we can be saved from the God of love. Because so-called love, this is God of lust actually. Love doesn't exist in this world. Love is only relation to the Supreme Lord. And through Krishna, we can love other living entities. We cannot love any living entity directly. It is illegal. It is through Krishna you can love somebody. You understand? You don't own anybody in this world. You don't know anybody in this world. You know everybody in relation to Krishna. Just like a husband can look at the wife, he says, my Lord has sent this woman for me to take care. Connected to the Lord. A father can look at the child, the Lord has given this Atma to me to take care. And then look it in that way. But not directly. So this way we can understand. So connected to Krishna, we develop love. And through Krishna, we love every living entity. We wish for everybody. It's like Prabhupada used to always sign the letters, you were ever well-wisher. Okay? Through Krishna. As an Acharya, through Krishna is always a well-wisher. So if you love Krishna, you actually become well-wisher for every living entity. Why? Because you start seeing the world through Krishna. Krishna is always wishing well for every living entity. Do you think Krishna wishes bad for anybody? No. So when you love Krishna, you also start wishing well for every living entity. So that is actually the best way to love. And what is going in the world as nationalism, patriotism, family, community, all is lust. All lust. But love is another entity. That begins when you love Krishna. So therefore, by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What happens to you? You gradually begin to love Krishna. And then you feel total satisfaction. In fact, Prabhupada says that is the meaning of Krishna consciousness. Today we love so many things. You pull away your focus from everything else and your heart fully give to Krishna. Correct? We love our dog, we love our family, we say don't love, but directly don't love now. First, you withdraw your love from so many places and you focus on Krishna and love Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. And then you feel so much satisfied. And through Krishna now, love the whole world. Don't do directly. Directly means Maya. It's total Maya. You have to love through Krishna. And then the relationship is also permanent. Relationship is usually much better in that relationship. When personally you are doing, there will always be control, this blah, 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 blah. When you do through Krishna, you are actually then looking at somebody transcendently. What is the devotee? Devotee means Shastra Chakshuhu. He sees everything through Shastra. Correct? Just like you see the sun. What it looks like? A hot plate in the sky. But in through some books you see, oh, it is very powerful. Much bigger than earth. But if you see directly from the eyes, you don't understand anything. So you have to see through knowledge. And what is the greatest knowledge? Shastra. So in this world, it may look, this is love. I am getting some happiness. This is love what I am doing. See through Shastra. It is lust, not love. Then Krishna, I don't want to be trapped by Maya. Please kind me, be merciful to me. Then Krishna will be very kind and merciful. And you will be liberated from the so-called love of this world and come to pure true love. And then a living entity will actually be really happy. Everybody is looking for love, but does not know the love doesn't exist in material plane. Love is the entity of the spiritual dimension. And how do you arise love in your heart? By chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You're praying to Radharani, Hare, that please give me shelter of Krishna. That is pure love. Srila Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad Gita ki.